G'day peoples. Well, it's time to continue on with my 500,000 kilometre service. Got to replace the front axle housing, so it's pretty rusty, so I've got a fair bit of cleaning up to do. It's annoying. Went in a good 6mm. Anyway, job's got to be done. Well, to be honest, you're probably not supposed to paint the insides of the knuckles, but this was pretty rusty, so I've cleaned them up as best I could with a wire wheel, and now I'm going to paint it and hope that the paint doesn't actually flake off and get into the bearings or whatever later on down the track. I have left the kingpin bearing caps and the axle seal in place, even though I'm going to change them, but that'll ensure that paint doesn't get into the sealing surfaces of those. Well, it appears that the inside is already painted, so I've just cleaned up the rust and repainted over the rusty bits. Anyway, hopefully that holds up to the oil. G'day peoples. As you can see, I bought myself a set of 17-inch method alloys purely because I wanted the extra weight capacity of the 17-inch tyres, and also because the rims are actually rated at a bit higher capacity as well as a normal alloy, and thirdly because I was hoping to save some weight. But apparently once I weighed these things are actually 5 kilos heavier than the steel beadlocks I've been running, so that sort of went out the window. Anyway, you get that. Okay, beadlocks. I did not expect that. 46. Yeah, the old alloy, 15-inch alloys, 40. Methods. The 52. Well, I must say, I did not expect the method alloys to be heavier than the steel beadlocks. Oh well. And just in case you don't know, on tyres, the little yellow dot is the lightest part of the tyre, so it goes next to the valve, and the red dot is the heaviest part of the tyre. It's all done by the manufacturer. Okay, tyres are maximum load 1450, maximum PSI is 65, because these are 10-ply tyre. But if we go across to the 15-inch tyres, and maximum is 35 PSI, and maximum load is 1150. Well, to get these mounts to work with the new wheels, I've had to put some extensions on the where the handle is, otherwise the handle started hitting against the edge well before it was tightened up. Also had to change the way the nuts are. I'll just show you this. So basically where the welds were in this edge here, that hit on the inside of the wheels just there. So I had to grind the wheels off. So I had to grind the welds off from the inside edge here so that it wouldn't hit the wheel just there. And then I found some bolts that actually fitted through to hold the old wheel nuts on. That gives me the nice taper, so it fits in nicely in there. But these also fit the old style, so multi-purpose. The only thing is I've got to use a little a spacer on the inside here just to make them long enough. That should do the trick. So I just got to wait for the paint to dry and then I can mount that. And I can still fit the locking pins. The locking pins go through the inside of the canopy so that you can't undo them. Keeps them a little bit safer. Yeah, time to do a little bit of bracing. Well, I'll be the first to admit it, I'm not a very good welder, and my welder isn't very big either, but I'll put the braces on the diff, so hopefully that should help improve things and help stop things from bending. I did do it 8 stitches and let it all cool down between. Well, housing's all prepared and it's all ready to do a swap over. Good morning. It's 9 AM Thursday 6th of March. TC Alfred has got some winds picking up. I'm just out on the Jacob's Well little pier. Now the cyclone was supposed to come through yesterday, but hasn't appeared yet. I think he's actually gone to the pub and forgot about the time. But I think this might be high tide-ish, pretty close to it. But as you can see, there's a lot of homes down there that are not very far above the water. Mine's probably a bit higher than that when you consider them. I'm probably about half a k away, so mine should be a fair bit more out of the water than these ones are. I'm not sure if the police boats have just gone to a safer anchorage or what, but they are not here. Well, seriously, my place has some huge trees which the council refused to let me cut down many years ago when I tried. So that combined with the waterlogged sandy soil, it's just a recipe for disaster. The aftermath of Tropical Cyclone Alfred, but we will rebuild. Been a bit of rain around the last 24 hours. It's at 124 mil. Well, that'll probably have to do for this episode, since the ground's so soggy I can't really jack the car up to change this diff housing over. So we'll have to leave it for a couple of weeks, I think. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode.